ATV.com. Don't forget you can watch it anywhere and on the go all the time. This is Hardcore Havana. They haven't been together for 20 years plus, maybe even 25 years. I was a young kid when I saw these guys last. So first of all, we're going to introduce ourselves. This is
Raj Jonna. I'll be playing guitar.
Jeevan Banga playing doji.
Ski lead vocals.
And I'm Donny, lead vocals as well. I'm on Skink.
I'm Jazz Sword and I'm playing keyboards.
Sonny Mads playing bass guitar.
I'm Kerm, I'm the drummer.
wicked to see you all back together, guys. What is it like to be back together after all this time? You know, 20 years plus, 25 years plus?
Well, where do we start? It seems like yesterday, and it seems like we are just picking up from where we left off.
Okay.
However, as you can see, there's changes.
Yep.
People have moved on, and people are in different positions. But big respect to all these guys that have got involved, because, as you know, the scene ain't what it used to be.
Yep.
So it's very hard to find musicians that are doing the right thing and doing it for the right reason. So it's always good and blessed to be with around good people and all seeing the same vision.
But I've seen clips of you guys rehearsing. Yeah, I probably weren't supposed to see them, but I did see them, and it looked like, it was almost like I could feel there was a bit of electricity going on in that room as you guys were, the music was playing, and I could hear you singing and everything, and it was kind of like, you could almost see it on all your faces. You're like, yes man, we're back. Does it feel like that, or?
Oh yeah. After so long.
Yeah.
When you, as you said, we've been away for 20 years. To get back in with great musicians as well, and you start making music. It's a universal language, it's a different language. To be able to speak that language and to make music with other musicians, it's a buzz like no other. Absolutely brilliant, yeah.
So your jamming sessions worked well for all of you, yeah? So what can we expect from Hardcore Havana today then? Come on guys, give us a bit of
So
insight.
we're going back, we're taking you back old school,
Yep.
but we're mixing it up with the vibes, what is happening right now.
Okay.
Not as much as what it is happening, we're still keeping that old school sound, but as you know, Hardcore Havana was a very fusionistic sound, and we always kept that fusionistic sound because that's what we was about. It was our signature sound. As you go back into any of the music that was being performed live, or any music that was being made by any of the artists back then, it was all about live signature sounds, and a lot of live musicians were involved with recordings. And what we've done is kept that sound and didn't want to change it, because we believed that was our signature, and that's what we were about. So we didn't want to in any way fabricate it or change it in any way, and keep it as raw as possible as what Havana was about.
See, the unique thing about the bands from the 80s and 90s was that everyone had their own style, their own kind of, you know, presence on stage and their own sound, which I think, are we going to recreate that sound today of Hardcore Havana, the old Hardcore Havana? Are we going to hear a bit of that as well?
Definitely. I mean, vocally, you know, like I said, we haven't been in that position for 20 years plus, but it just seems very strange because it's always in the back of your brain. As soon as you step into that rehearsal room, it just clicks back into place. Everything that you know and everything you've learned, you think to yourself, wow, can I do that after 20 years? But it's just a natural progression. People are able to do that because that's what we did. And what I'm finding is there's less and less young people that are willing to play instruments now, and that's a shame. And it's good that this is happening because it's all about live music. The scene's growing, and it's a good buzz because all these people are very experienced musicians, and they're good in what they do. And it's great to be working with such a great team, and you know, God bless all of them.
So, what about you guys actually getting together and maybe knocking out a tune? What do you reckon?
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe. Oh, come on. I know you guys are up. There's something fishy going on between you guys, but I'm sure there's a tune coming. I can feel it. I can feel it. Listen, a DJ can feel it. Trust me, I can feel a tune coming.
Maybe now that you've said it, Polly, we might have to do it.
This is it. Polly's actually said it. Yeah, we're going to make a tune. So, you know, let's do that. Let's do that. So Polly's actually said,
everyone's knocking out singles. So what's wrong with you guys getting back together and knocking a single out?
I think it's great because you know that whole concept of having two vocalists to do duets. That whole thing left. I know that people are doing that whole duet with a male and female, but a double duet, it was like Hira with Azad, and certain people had that concept, and I believe that concept, bringing it back together, it gives it a different electrifying sound. You know, it's versatile. Not everybody can click like that when it comes to that vocal.
So I'm waiting for your single, right? So if it doesn't drop soon, you know, I'll be the guy on the phone kind of
That's probably.
he'll tell you. But for the musicians, I mean, guys, what is it like for you? I mean, what are you feeling and what are you saying about this event today?
It was needed.
Needed?
It was definitely needed. A lot of gigs that are happening now are all DJ based.
Yep.
A lot of student nights
Hey,
that
there's
happen
nothing
now.
wrong with DJs.
There's nothing wrong with DJs. It's a different genre of music, but the old school way was live music. The bands were the core at the front, and the DJs were behind. Now it's a totally different story.
Yeah.
But working with an old school band again takes us back to our roots. Because when we started playing 20 plus years ago, we started playing in pubs, doing gigs with the India singers in little pub shows. And then we moved up with Out Tang and Havana, and we've done gigs with everybody. Now, obviously, times have changed, the music scene's changed. But when we got a phone call off Donny, and he said, look, this is what's happening, you know, what do you think? And I said, definitely.
Yeah. Guys, how about yourselves as music? I mean, you've been in the industry for probably as long as what I have. So what is it like for you?
Yeah, it's very good. Like to come back on the scene again with like-minded people. You know, like you were asking earlier, you need the bands on the scene because it just makes the whole scene that much more bigger and vibrant, and everything sort of leads on. It sort of starts with the bands and then sort of feeds into the DJs, and you know, it has rippling effects, and everybody can feel the vibe out there. It's very good.
That certainly does. You know, you're about rippling effects, because even for guys like myself, I know, you know, you're saying a DJ, but if you're not producing new music, I've got nothing to play.
Yeah.
That's new on radio for the listeners.
Yeah.
So it has that knock-on effect all the way down to our audiences. So, so hats off to you guys.
Thank you.
Wishing you all the best on stage today. I'm going to be out there watching and rooting for you guys. And that single, it's in the post to me, isn't it?
Exclusive at one point it will be. I just want to say something. We've got a new guy.
Sorry.
This is Jeevan. Yeah. Yep. Young percussion player. We're giving the youngsters a chance. And it's all about giving them the opportunity. And this is Jeevan. I hope he shines through and does the right thing. And God bless him in all what he's planned to do.
Yeah. By the way, Jeevan, this is my first daytimer as well, so don't worry about it. We're in that same boat. It's very nerve-wracking, but we'll get through it. But don't forget the single, guys. Polly PO Box 269 Derby. Yeah, definitely.
But anyway, keep watching beatboxtv.com. Make some noise! Birmingham, where you are, Coventry, where you are, London, where you are. Let's do this! Pick it up, yo! Make some noise! Make some noise for beatboxtv.com. Bush, how you doing? Love you. Long time. पटारी देख नहीं थक दे ओदे रूप दी पटारी देख नहीं थक दे होले में समझ हम गलत प्यार वाली बड़े पिंड दे जवान दे किसे होले बंदे दे तोड़ दे गुड़ी बड़ के तेरी मां चकती होले बंदे दे तोड़ दे कितना सारे ठीक ठाक गया चक्की राव फटे Hello, जी, सत श्री अकाल। Come on,
Here we are, we're back here at the Pryzm today, the first daytimer in 25 years plus, and we have with us today Shakti, the boys from back in the day, powered up. Massive, massive album, huge daytime gigs you guys used to do, up and down the country. We're back doing a daytimer for the first time. Tell us all about it, man. What's it feeling like?
It's quite surreal because like all that's happened is like it's like everyone's still here, but we just gone older a little. Everyone's just gone older a little.
Time warp?
Even sorry.
Hey.
Just a little. I said a little.
I'm only 25.
Yeah, you
This
was
is
only
my
25 then.
my first daytimer, I've you know.
Oh, right, okay.
I've never been to any other daytimers.
Yeah,
I was always at Meskulian,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
anyway, Shakti are here today. What can we expect from Shakti today? You know, is it what you're going to give us today?
I've got to be honest, we've had a quick rehearsal with the band, and we're going to just do some of the songs that at that time was prevalent at the time, and so you know, we've got
what they always do best. What they always do
What
best.
you always do best, powered up.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some of those. We're going to be doing something, something else, something new.
Something old, something new. Is he
Some
with
Jacko,
Is
if
he,
you remember from the Derby days.
yeah, but is he with you as well, Ahmed?
They're not here.
They're not here.
Yeah, but like I said, we've been. It is a big show. I'd love to have the whole band here, but maybe next time.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
So you told me. I mean, does it feel a bit surreal? What is it? Deja vu? What's going on here today? I don't understand that. I mean, I'm a bit phased myself, thinking like it's only 1 o'clock and
Yeah.
what is this? I mean, now I'm not used to going to a gig till like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
So, unfortunately, at the time, you know, I wouldn't say we were backward. We weren't backward. We were doing what we were doing. Everyone was doing what they were doing.
True.
And we couldn't get out, like we could do that. And just because people came out and just to a show doesn't mean they were doing anything wrong.
No, they wasn't.
They weren't doing anything wrong. They were just having letting their hair down and having a good time. And okay, maybe that was the only opportunity we had at that time.
Yeah.
So and like today, like I said, I've seen a few older faces, and everything's the same. They've still got the smiles on their faces, and they're ready to rock and roll and up on their fight.
How's the Wolves doing then?
Fantastic, better than Derby.
Hey, it's a good job I'm a Man United fan then, isn't it?
That's anyway, it's a good job we both are.
That's even worse. But Wolves, I mean, I was sitting last night trying to think of all the clubs that were in Wolverhampton, but I could only remember Foxes. But I can remember doing loads of other parties there in Wolverhampton, and there was like the local community centres as well. We did loads of parties there. But Foxes we used to knock some awesome gigs out there as well, back in the Wolves days, didn't we?
I think Foxes at the time was the biggest.
One of the big clubs, wasn't
biggest
it?
venues. Yes, you're right. Really for Wolverhampton at the time, like yourselves, we were near either East Midlands or near to Birmingham or in Birmingham. Wolverhampton, we only had a few places where we could do the shows. But at that time, just like the whole thing at that time, we just needed a venue. The promoters just needed a venue. The bands just needed a stage, and people just wanted to go somewhere. And we did. That's what happened. I mean, there's places that we're talking about now. Derby, I've already done is Big Coconut,
Confettis.
There you go. They were not clubs in their own, but they were for, how we say, not Goodish, we say English or non-Asian. But we made it our own. The Asian community made it their own. So
There's a lot of love in them days.
There was a lot of love. a lot of it.
That's what you want to bring back.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to achieve here. But from Shakti yourselves, anything in the pipeline musically? Are you knocking a single out? Are you going to give us an album? Are you powered up to something old, something
Powered
old?
Up to. See, Powered Up was a different type
of album.
different time, different days.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest, and I'm not trying to degrade anyone or be bad to anyone, but the music that comes from India now is not what I would call Bhangra. That's what we would call Bhangra.
Sure.
Yeah. And I think, and I have seen a few things on the internet where there are new live bands where they're just musicians, they're just crying out for singers, and then hopefully just get in touch, man. If you want to sing, just get in touch. You know what I mean? Join a band. Bring the vibe back. You know what I mean? Nothing's changed. Everyone is still here. Everyone's still here. We don't, there's a time. But this is our time. Then this is our time now. And for us, as born and bred in England, shall we say? Rather than saying anything else, we need our own music, and we have got our own music. Because if you think about it, and if you actually listen to anything that's coming back from the other way, it's actually already started from here.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and I remember, I need to say this, because I remember in Powered Up, we used to, the odd English word here, the odd English word there. But nowadays, everything that's coming from India is all in English anyway. You know what I mean? Where's the Punjabi gone? You know what I mean? So what are you giving us? We already can speak English.
So UK Bhangra, is this like the rebirth? Is this the new UK Bhangra? Is this the UK Bhangra growing up now?
I think it is. And we need people like Andy and Andy Sides, people to just have a bit more and say, right, yeah, we can do it. It's not all about pounds and pence. It's about giving our community what they need. And it will, I'm sure it will do. And today we'll find out.
Hey, there's always love. When you're watching beatboxtv.com, there's always love. Come on, let's show some love.
Oh yeah!
beatboxtv.com. More hosts, more guests. Sahara.
Hey guys, how you alright?
man, it's been ages since I've seen you guys. I catch you on Facebook performing here, there, everywhere, kind of like all around the world. And we're kind of like lucky to have you guys here in Birmingham today.
Pleasure to be here. First and foremost, we're very, very honoured to be here today because first, like I said, we're fans of Bhangra and we've grown up. And so when I was asked to perform here, I just jumped at the chance because you know what, I mean, this is what it's all about. Bhangra for us is like where we've been born and bred in England, so we love our Bhangra. And secondly, we get meet great people like yourself.
Oh yeah, he's a great guy. I like him. I love him as well.
That's the nicest he's ever been to me.
Yeah. Don't talk to people on the telly. Listen, so what's it like doing the daytime with it? 20 years.
So many flashbacks.
Flashbacks.
Some are good, some are bad, but you know, yeah. The concept is brilliant. Absolutely.
Daytime they were fantastic. I mean, the daytime, believe it or not, back in the days, it used to be busier than the night time. And the atmosphere and everything. But yeah, no, it's just great. And I think old school Bhangra, these guys, if they carry on, you know, it could be something special.
Right, that's absolutely fantastic. So the question is now is that the ball is kind of rolling a little bit. So also how are going to like join in and keep the ball rolling a little bit by giving us maybe an album, a single, something? And what do you think?
We basically, we're always releasing singles, but we do a lot of events and tours abroad. So we're always like Pakistan or Malaysia, and that's kind of where we drifted from the UK. That's why you probably said it's been ages since we've seen it. But we're still on the scene. We're still doing the events, but we're mostly in Middle East or Dubai or places like that. But yeah, so when we got the chance to do this event, we jumped at it.
But music, you've got to give us a single.
We have done single. We got the last single. We got Below High, Shake It. But we're always working on stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming out from us. Yeah.
We'd love to get a single from you.
No, definitely. We're definitely working on it.
Because what we're doing is trying to get UK Bhangra back rolling like it used to.
Of course. And the live scene as well.
And the live scene. And as you can see today, everything's live.
Yeah.
It's a live scene. Musicians, singers, everything. No PAs. None of that. Yeah, we don't want any of that. But what we need is guys come on. Surely. What about a remix of one of your old tunes?
There's a demand.
There's a demand, definitely a demand. There's a demand, but
we've got to create it.
Yeah. We will. We definitely, well, the thing is, what we find is because we have a lot of younger fans now as well.
Yeah.
So we always try to. We're in the middle. We're stuck in the middle. We're like halfway there. We're not there, and we're not there. So we got to look after both.
So how about you do a single with the A and B side?
Also, could be, yeah, definitely.
I think he's after a managerial.
Listen, forget about him. Let's me and you discuss a bit of a contract. We do a single like this style, and then do a remix of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do I sign?
Hey, where do I sign? We'll talk about that. I don't want to get my contract out yet. But that's what we need to work out.
No, definitely, yeah.
But more importantly, like I said, you're talking about your fans across the world. Beatbox TV goes
big up to Beatbox TV as well. Always sporting, man. Always sporting.
And it's on the go as well. So it's not like you have to sit down. You can watch it anytime, anywhere.
No, it's fantastic.
So when you're out there in the Middle East, tell your fans about Beatbox.
100%. Yeah.
And final message for our viewers globally.
Keep watching Beatbox. Amazing. They support everything. They support everybody. And a big respect going out to these guys for doing such a fantastic job. Where's Sahara? Peace out.
Let's go and sign my contract.
Handy, I do.
इंज तेरे कगरे दे फुल बूटे लगदे सारे तो महंगा तेरे इलाके ते ना रंगा तेरा लाल कगरा हवा च उड़दा जावे बिल्लोड़ी तेरा लाल कगरा बिल्लोड़ी तेरा लाल तेरा बिना रहना तेरा लाल ककरा है मच उड़दा जावे बिलोनी तेरा लाल ककरा बिलोनी तेरा लाल ककरा हो बिलोनी तेरा लाल ककरा ओए 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 हो जावे मनारा नाली पाके फिरे नचदी सच सच जानी जावे दिल विच बसदी हो जावे मनारा नाली पाके फिरे नचदी सच सच जानी जावे दिल विच बसदी देख के हैरान होया तेरा परेशान तेरा लाल ककरा दिल उत्ते छुड़िया चलावे बिलोनी तेरा लाल ककरा बिलोनी तेरा लाल ककरा हो बिलोनी तेरा लाल ककरा One, two, three, go! Hey, 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 hey. Sakare dalal bana gundar pyar ni, apna bana le har dino dildar ni. Sakare dalal bana gundar pyar ni, apna bana le har dino dildar ni. Pyal puri kehda tere naal naal benda tera laal kakra. Rabdi sobara tere paave biloni tera laal kakra. Biloni tera laal kakra ho. Biloni tera laal kakra. Biloni tera laal kakra ho. Biloni tera laal kakra. Biloni tera laal kakra ho. Biloni tera laal kakra.
Polytank back on the beatbox.com. Don't forget you can catch us anywhere on the go. Remember that. What can I tell you? These two gentlemen, recognise them? It's Pryzm, the music machine, there with me this afternoon. We're doing a daytimer here in Birmingham for the first time in 20 years plus. Guys, how are you feeling? You've seen the crowd out there?
It's tremendous. I'll tell you, it reminds me of the good old days. Excellent, I'll tell you, I feel so good.
How are you feeling about this?
I feel absolutely ecstatic. When I saw you come through that door, I thought, God, this is taking us back.
Really?
A good 20 years.
Honestly, it's brilliant. Well done to all the promoters.
Yeah, and Shabashi, Sarano, all the promoters, yourself, Ali, and you put this together, I think it's absolutely phenomenal. And obviously you put a fantastic crowd. I can hear the other band. Hopefully, we can do a few more of these and, bring back the original Bhangra scene that actually started from England, which went to India. And they're cashing it in.
But we've always had our own live UK scene. Are we responsible for letting it go a little bit, or has someone else come along and taken it from us?
I feel a little bit, I think that the promoters or something, somebody's got to take a lead.
Okay.
Somebody's the engine.
Yeah.
And if there's no engine, there's no drive.
Okay.
So the engine were the promoters here.
Right.
We'll put this together. Baki the double, right? And we'll go along with what's happening. And here we are.
All cogs in the engine, yeah?
Absolutely. And like the machine, but they see, right? We're here. And
Cylinder. How about yourself, mate?
Well, I feel, as I said, it's so good, right? And the reason, just to answer your question, was, I think that the main reason people are moving to India is just that 100 to 1 ratio.
Sure.
They get artists for free.
Yeah.
Right? But little do they realize that they're doing a damage in the long term, that they're killing the Bhangra industry again.
Okay.
And I feel, finance is very important, but at the same time, you have to preserve the culture.
Of course, this is about preserving culture, preserving our heritage, keeping our music moving forward. So, as for Pryzm, I mean, you're here performing today. Is there anything in the pipeline, like to say, I think you've got to get we've got a bit of a momentum going there. So, like you said, if we don't keep this going, it's going to stop again, isn't it? So, should we do something to keep the momentum going?
Well, we are. We made discussing taking a song, discussing the words.
Okay.
So we are approaching a few good producers, and we are going to be in the pipeline to release a single track soon.
Yeah, I think it's overdue. Yeah. What it is, like, you know, we've been doing like our own little thing, and we're doing shows together, this kind of thing. It's nice, but I think when we do something together, it has a bigger impact. Somehow, I don't know. It's like if you just have cheese on its own, it doesn't taste all that good. When you have it with bread, right, it makes a sandwich.
And the mouse.
And the mouse with it. Shabash. This is what I like to hear. Pryzm Music Machine. They're here performing live today. We've got a single. Listen, when the single's ready,
ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੀ ਆਵਾਂਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ
are you sure?
Yes,
I've got it recorded.
ਨਹੀਂ ਬਸ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੀ ਆਣਾ ਬਾਬੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੀ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ
No, ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਫਿਰ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਬਾਅਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ. Yeah, it's live on television. We've got it recorded. It's coming to me, and of course we will have it on Beatbox TV straight. Beatbox.com. We will have it on there straight away as soon as we get the video, as soon as we get the song. Guarantee you. And a message from the Pryzm boys for Beatbox.com viewers.
Well, keep on watching, and this man is an absolute genius.
What can I say about it?
ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਉੱਚੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਉੱਚੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਉੱਚੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਓ ਭਾਈਆ ਜੀ come on guys hands up in the air come on ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਉੱਚੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਉੱਚੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਉੱਚੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਓ Is everybody having fun today, yes? Make some noise, come on guys, here we go. It's just like the old days. Oh, pardesi naal na akhiyan laayo bhai paave lakh sone da hove ek gallon pardesi changa bhai jadon yaad kare tad rove come on guys तेरे पिंड विच आ गया नी बाबी ना बिन तकी दी सुना गया नी बाबी तेरे पिंड विच आ गया नी बाबी गल विच गानी और गल विच मुंदर गल विच गानी गल विच मुंदर मेरे तेरे पिंड विच नी बाबी तेरे पिंड विच आ गया नी बाबी So guys, hands up. Put your hands in the air. गाना भी नैन तोड़े कोई दर्द कहानी नैन तोड़े गाना भी नैन तोड़े दर्द कहानी नैन तोड़े इना बुलिए दे विच मुस्कुरा गया मेरा मिठ मिठ गीत सुना गया परदेसी पिंड विच आ गया नी भाभी ओके लेट्स गो हैंड्स इन द एयर That's the way, come on. Nice. बड़ी मस्तानी जवानी आग बड़ी मस्तानी मेरे नया दिल चला गया मारा मिठ मिठ गीत सुना गया परदेसी पिंड विच आ गया Hey guys, hands up in the air, come on, here we go! 1, 2, 3, go!
Tank back on the beatbox.com once again for you. The godfather of UK Bhangra is sat right next to me. Can you believe it? मैं तो मानता नहीं कि किसी मेरे नाल बैठी हूं. अच्छा.
मैं भी मानता नहीं कि तू मेरे नाल बैठा.
No, ऐसा कितना हो सकता है?
We go back,
Oh my God.
37, 39 years.
I only turned 25 the other week.
Achha. I was 21.
21, 25. There.
Yeah.
This is what you should look like when you're 21 and 25. But anyway, the godfather of Bhangra music. Today, you've come down to Birmingham, and at daytime of chal raha 20, maybe 20, 25 years back.
Maybe yes.
Yes, something like that. 90s, which made a count last time we were singing. So, Naki like that. What do you think? I mean, have you seen the atmosphere a little bit? Or?
Yeah, I think it's kicking atmosphere, very lean atmosphere inside, and I'm very pleased to be here, and reliving the things.
We're so honoured that you've actually agreed.
Yeah, when I entered there, I met so many loyal fans, and with due respect, it was such a nice feeling and singing.
Absolutely.
And I'm just looking forward to going and perform.
I think that crowd it's electric. They're ready for you. They are really, really ready for you. All the classic hits. I mean, can we count your classic hits for a start? Are you going to be something that can hit the
I don't think so.
I don't. ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਬਾਕੀ ਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਣਾ.
Yeah.
And the show will be over by the time we finish counting. Yeah. So, Mr. Jamni Singh, can you tell us what you're up to now? Can you tell us which project shuru kita hai?
Yeah. Me and Mona, my daughter, we are coming up with new stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully by February or April.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are a couple of movies on the road. I've done
movies as well.
About 9 movies
already. Yes.
Already. I do major Hindi movies.
You've done some big ones in your time.
Yeah, still, I just finished 1 for 10 festival.
Sure.
And Mona is done in 3 movies. So the stuff is ready. So we are making couple of songs ready, by February.
Okay.
So we'll be shooting in March.
Brilliant.
So hopefully, if we do it before February, then it'll come in March.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll be Pasaki.
So for your viewers, beatbox.com ले तुसी सानू भी कुछ वादा कर दो कि तुहानू पहला असीं गीत भेजांगे जां माड़ा जिहा सैंपल भी सानू भेज दिओ असीं सारे लोकां नूं दिखा दईए कि ਇਹ ਅਲਾਪ ਚੰਨੀ ਸਿੰਘ godfather of Bhangra music UK is releasing the song.
Yeah, but I will inform you definitely. Definitely I'll inform you.
Yes.
Some stuff is coming, and hope you promote it well.
Oh, that's what we are here to promote.
Yeah.
You don't need promoting, but we're still here to promote.
Thank you. We are good friends anyway.
Very, very good friends.
Such a long time. And I miss meeting my old friends like you before. Yeah.
ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੀ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ.
This is
a show here or a show there.
Yeah. But definitely, I'll let you know.
Definitely.
I don't make any promise, false promises.
Okay.
Tootha promise nahi karna. But definitely, when it is ready, I'll let you know.
That will be absolutely fantastic. We have a Bhangra event happening on the 21st of April at Wembley Arena in London. And when we talk about UK Bhangra, we can't talk about UK Bhangra without having you there, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and it would be our honour to have you there and come along and perform your hits that everyone loves.
Well, hopefully, if the date is free, I'm not preoccupied with any. I have so many things, my charity functions, accommodation functions. Then definitely, yes, and it'll be an honour for me.
That will be absolutely fantastic, Javier. Let Beatbox Television bringing you UK's one of our superstars.
Thank you, Beatbox. Thank you.
Ni papiye, ni sona papiye. I want to hear when I point the mic towards you, right? You got to say this. Ni papiye, ni son papiye, ni kade aur tera bada ni pyara, to saath tu kara de papiye. Koi peke apna rang patola, to lab ke le aade papiye. Papiye, ni son papiye, papiye, ni son papiye.
Jodoh